So there's been an attack in Russia in a city hall where 40 people are dead and more than 100 injured. And this is a terrorist attack. Obviously, it's a terrorist attack, but who is behind this? I'm sure some of the terrorist group, like ISIS or whatever, are gonna be paid to accept and take responsibility. But who is really behind this attack? A couple of days before, many Western countries warned their people living in Russia to be away from large crowd gatherings, so they knew this was gonna happen. And let's check out this video. Okay, so here we have an interview from a Russian TV and a spokesman from the Israeli right-wing government, and look what he had to say.
That I understand you are under Russian payroll, and I understand this is a Russian propaganda, but you have to be very careful, because let me tell you, we're going to finish this war. We're going to win because we're stronger. After this, Russia will pay the price. Believe me, Russia will pay the price. Russia is supporting the enemies of Israel. Russia is supporting Nazi people who want to commit genocide on us, and just Russia will pay the price. Russia also. Now listen to me very carefully. We are going to finish with these Nazis. We're going to win this war. It's going to take the time it's going to take, but we're going to win this war. Afterwards, we're not forgetting what you are doing. We're not forgetting. We will come. We will make sure that Ukraine wins. We will make sure that you pay the price for what you have done. You as Russia, and you and as all the enemies of Israel, and you as all the people who are now making everything they can to support genocide of the Jews in Israel. We are not forgetting. We are not forgetting. Remember exactly what I'm saying now. You will pay the price.
Amir, I think it's safe to say that this is a very passionate conflict that is happening here.
Well, people have been massacred. My people has been slaughtered by your proxies, and you will pay the price. Is it clear? Believe me, you will
I don't actually think it is clear.
Very, very, very sternly.
I don't think it is clear, Mr. Weidmann, and I think, and I would suggest,
then it should be
in the
clear.
future,
it should be clear.
as being a politician, it
should be clear to you, because you have to understand that actions have got consequences. And when people support murder of Jews, people pay the price. This is true in Gaza. This is true everywhere else. The time that Jews actually have no power to defend themselves is done, is gone. And people will now have to bear the consequences of them supporting genocidal Nazis who are out to exterminate Jews. What we have seen 10 days ago is not something normal. We have seen these Nazis going out, massacring people in the streets, babies, beheading them, older people,
again with
women, raping, all these things.
Again with the raping, no evidence.
How can you even dare to support the murderers? I tell you frankly, the public opinion in Israel has changed. We are not now where we were 10 days ago.
Okay, so here basically we have a notice from like 2 weeks ago or something from the US Embassy in Russia, where they say the embassy is monitoring reports that extremists have imminent plans to target large gatherings in Moscow, to include concerts, and US citizens should be advised to avoid large gatherings over the next 48 hours. So how did they know? How did they know in advance? This is just all crazy. Like, we here don't really know all the information, but we can puzzle up many things together. And in your opinion, who is behind these attacks? I'm sure at the end of the day, somebody like ISIS is gonna claim it, but at the end of the day, who manages ISIS? And why has ISIS, if it's a Jew hater group, why hasn't it ever attacked Israel? So this is all too fishy and suspicious and weird, and I don't know what to say. Like, it's so sad that greed and like terror is just something normal nowadays. Like people in power just do whatever they want, and us normal people that can't do really anything, it's just crazy. Like, the world is going crazy. So what do you think? Who's behind this attack?